Those Cardinals who the Pope met with this morning have already begun their informal discussions about who the next Pope is going to be, and the Pope gave them some direction today. They come from 50 countries, and Benedict asked them to work like an orchestra to create harmony out of their differences. ABC's David Wright is here with us, and David, the Pope also made clear that once he steps down, there will be only one Pope.
An important point to make, because at the end of this day, for the first time since the Middle Ages, we will have a Pope and an ex-Pope. Previous popes may well have said their goodbyes to the Cardinals, but if they did so, it was on their deathbeds. Benedict is very much alive.
Pater et Filius et Spiritus Sanctus.
Today began with the Cardinals saying goodbye, exchanging a brief private moment one by order of seniority. The venue, the Sala Clementina, Clementine Hall at the Apostolic Palace, the same ornate room where dead popes lie in state, most recently Pope John Paul, before the body is moved across St. Peter's Square to the Basilica. Unlike all the past popes whose reigns have ended in this room since the palace was built and the walls covered in frescoes, Benedict is the first to leave office still breathing,
Sit nomen Domini benedictum.
like a king attending his own funeral. Today, the Dean of the College of Cardinals thanked him for his service. Benedict stood up and embraced him. The Pope wasn't expected to speak, but he did,
Incondizionata reverenza.
saying, "Among you is also the future Pope, to whom I pledge my unconditional reverence and obedience." That hasn't been an issue for 600 years. Today, Vatican cameras will follow Benedict's departure minute by minute. 19 cameras documenting his trip live. Every angle covered from his final wave at St. Peter's. They'll be there with him on the helicopter as he flies to Castel Gandolfo. There, he'll greet the faithful one last time from the balcony. And then, tonight at 8 p.m., the Swiss Guard will leave and the gates will close, symbolically signaling that Benedict is no longer Pope.
So who is actually in charge in the interim? The papal Camerlengo is the acting head of state, Cardinal Bertone. And one thing we're not sure if we're going to see, but we're sure it's going to happen. The Camerlengo will take the Pope's ring, his fisherman's ring, and deface it. That's officially the Pope's signet. And according to the Apostolic Constitution, the Pope has to give it up because they wouldn't want anybody forging his signet on a document.